Hey guys, Scare9 here, welcome back to my channel today, and in this video we're going to be going over the updated development roadmap for Destiny 2. This just dropped a couple of minutes ago. There's a lot of really key points on here that I do want to go over and discuss with you guys, and overall I'm super excited for the summer because it seems like we're going to be getting a ton of content. So to start off with, I do want to read this statement by Christopher Barrett. Quote, "Now that Warmind has officially launched, we are ready to add some additional details to the upcoming roadmap. There are a lot of eagerly awaited updates that are scheduled to arrive in September, and we will tell you more about those in the coming months, including our plans for year 2 of Destiny 2. But this summer won't just be spent playing the waiting game. We will be delivering the prestige modes you've been waiting for, bringing back bounties, providing quality of life fixes, and more. In addition, we're launching a new seasonal event called Solstice of Heroes, where Guardians will celebrate their accomplishments and, of course, earn sweet new rewards." So right there's a lot of stuff we're going to go over in this roadmap here in a couple of minutes. But to start off, I do want to hit on the Solstice of Heroes event. To me, this sounds very similar to the Age of Triumph in Destiny 1, where in fact we were celebrating our accomplishments, which is so cool. I cannot wait to see something like that return to Destiny 2. I'm very excited for that. But let's go ahead and take a look at this updated development roadmap, starting with update 1.2.1, which is being nicknamed the Rallies update and will drop on May 29th. This one contains a couple of things. Faction rally improvements, which is something that is very much needed. If you look at any of the 3 vendors right now, you can actually see that they have ornaments specific to different classes. For instance, I believe Dead Orbit has a ornament for the Warlock Eye of Another World helmet, things like that. So each of the different factions have one that's representative of a different character. I'm not sure how that's going to be tied in, say if you want your Titan to be on Dead Orbit, but it's a Warlock ornament. Things like that probably need to be ironed out a little bit, but I'm very excited because I like the premise of faction rallies, but they do need some purpose behind them. They need more loot, they need to be more fun, and that's something I cannot wait for Bungie to look at and fix, and that happens this month. That's only in 13 days, only 2 weeks away. I'm very excited for that. Next, we are getting something called Crucible Labs, and Derek Carroll actually kind of hinted at what this is. Crucible Labs will give every player of Destiny 2 access to experimental PvP content. We will then have a chance to solicit your feedback to guide our final iterations. You'll learn more about Labs before launch. So to me, that sounds like we are getting some type of test server in Destiny 2 in Crucible, which is something that is very much needed. So when they launch a new type of weapon or a new perk or something, it can be tested. That way it doesn't break the game when it's fully implemented. That is a huge change. That's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to get in there, play in it, review some stuff, give them feedback, let them know how the Crucible works and stuff. And this could be how they implement things like a faster time to kill. They could give us a limited time game mode where the time to kill was actually lower and test out how we actually felt about that and overall how the balance is. So I'm very excited for that. I cannot wait for that to be implemented and to hear more about it in the future. The last thing we are getting with 1.2.1 is exotic armor sandbox changes. That is very much needed. Hopefully we will get exotic armor masterworks then as well. Next, we can look forward to July and an update happening then with the Solstice of Heroes seasonal event. Once again, probably going to be very similar to the Age of Triumph. They are now bringing back bounties in July. Expansion 1 and Expansion 2 will have their raid layers have a prestige mode, so that means Eater of Worlds and Spire of Stars will both have prestige modes coming in July. PC Clan Text Chat, Year 1 Triumphs, which I'm extremely excited for, and more exotic armor sandbox changes. And then finally in September with the Taking Queen quote-unquote DLC, that's actually probably going to revolve around the Fallen, but we're still going to call it the Taking Queen for now. We are getting gear collections, record books, weapon slot changes, weapon randomization, new gameplay modes, and more yet to be revealed. Of course, a DLC and more content coming with that, but there's a lot of very, very big changes coming in September. All in all, I'm very excited for pretty much everything on here. There isn't anything that I would suggest more expansion to. I'm very excited to see how they fix the faction rallies. I'm very excited for prestige raids, the Solstice of Heroes, Year 1 Triumphs, stuff like that. Out of all of these things, let me know what you guys are most interested in playing or learning more about down in that comment section below. Pretty much everything on this list is very interesting to me, but Crucible Labs is something that, if it is what I think it is going to be very, very important in the life cycle of Destiny going forward. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating and share it with your friends. If you're interested in watching either of the 2 videos on screen, you can click their respective invitations to be taken to them. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure to hit the giant version of my logo on screen to be subscribed to more awesome Destiny 2 videos and live streams. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you in my next video.